Why does my hair always disagree with me? I don't understand that. Today is going to be a video about some of the favorite products that I have been obsessing over. Let's just not bother about the hair, shall we? First I have is this most raved about BB cream in my channel ever. This is the Missha Perfect Cover BB cream and I am in shade number 27 in Honey Beige. Beautiful coverage, you would not believe this. Since the time I've actually tried using this, I loved it already at the first application. You would have probably seen this BB cream in action in so many of my videos right here on my channel just because I feel like it gives me a good amount of coverage and it's pretty high on SPF too. It's got an SPF of 42 PA triple plus. If you have been following me on Instagram, most of the pictures that I have been posting over there is with me with this BB cream and I feel like it kind of works well with my skin tone and it doesn't kind of give me that white cast where a lot of beauty experts ask us to avoid wearing products that have a high SPF just because it doesn't kind of work well with flashback photography, but I don't feel like it kind of gives me that white cast in my pictures. I highly recommend this for summers also because it feels really light on the skin. Next up, I have two hair care products I want to rave about. The first is this Batiste dry shampoo in its clean and classic original form. I've been loving this for my second day hair just because I feel like it kind of gets really hot and humid in Singapore. My hair speaks for itself. I don't even want to attempt to heat style this or flat iron my hair because I feel like it just damages it even further. But to combat those excess oil that may be forming up around the crown area, this does the trick. It kind of absorbs excess oil off the scalp and keeps it fresh and clean. And I do like the scent on this and it doesn't linger too heavily for me. Now that we have spoken about the dry shampoo part, let's get on to the dry ends of my hair and I have been loving the Macadamia natural oil healing oil spray and it's said to be a very light therapeutic oil and I do agree with it. I took the nozzle packaging just because I feel like I'm able to manipulate how much oil I want to have it dispense onto the palm of my hand. I like to take a little bit of the oil onto the palms of my hand and work it, warm it up and just apply it onto the ends of my hair, somewhere around from the midst of my earlobes and all the way down. It feels fresh and lightweight and it doesn't weigh my hair down. Moving on to some other face products, I have been recently loving this beautiful lady. Her name is Bahama Mama and she has been helping me bronze up my skin, adding a little bit of warmth onto the perimeters of my face, and she's still a little bit on the yellowy undertone which kind of helps look more natural on my skin as well. So I have been loving her. Great bronzer for the summer. Next up, I have been using this product non-stop and this is the Revlon highlighting palette and it's called Peach Glow in 001. Beautiful palette. I really love it. I just like to take my blush brush or my highlighting brush, just go ahead and do a hefty swirl around the palette and tap off the excess, and I like to hit this onto the tops of my cheekbones for a beautiful glow. I have been loving her and I kind of use the individual strips on its own for inner corner highlights, inner eye highlight. I sure can't speak today, but I have been loving this product as well and you have probably seen this product in action in many of my get ready with me videos and makeup tutorials as well. Moving on to another palette that I have absolutely been obsessing over since last year, I would say. It's the NUDES Maybelline palette, which is these beautiful shades that can be used as a quads, trios, and duos. I love it and I do know that this palette kind of have mixed reviews here in the beauty community, especially in the YouTube platform. I was devastated and heartbroken when Tati included this palette in her most disappointed products of 2014. I kind of like it. I have been using the heck out of this gold shade. Oh my god, this gold shade, guys. It's like a mix of yellow and orange, somewhere in between. I have been using the heck out of this guy and I have been loving this dark matte brown as well to darken up my crease. And this is a really nice light brown, milky light brown kind of shade as a transitional shade. And honestly guys, this shade over here, this beige color, I've even tried setting my under eye concealer with this color and it stays put. It's very much comparable to the banana powder. Honestly, I've not been really playing around with the lighter color shades because I feel like when I dip my brush in, they kind of form a smoke and they disappear. I do agree that the lighter shades from this palette are coming off a little powdery or chalky for me, but other than that, the darker shades are to die for. I have been loving this palette so much. I feel like I've not been reaching out for any other palette except this one. It may not surprise you if I were to say that I have 4 lip products I want to speak about, because I'm a lip product junkie. I have all of these products I want to talk to you about. The first one is what I have on my lips. This is the Stila's Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Fury 01. I feel like this is a very Taylor Swift kind of shade of red. I was hesitant because a couple of times when I did try it, it goes on very liquidy, but when it starts to dry down, it feels really like it sits on the skin and just it drinks up all of the hydration and moisture from your lips. But I can still kind of have sips of water. It doesn't transfer much. There is a little bit of movement, especially around the corners of my mouth. I have been drinking water right after having this, and if you see my mug, you would only see that the transfer is from here, which is from the corners of the mouth. The initial part when I first applied this, it feels wet, and when it starts drying down, you kind of feel really uncomfortable because it's like almost like a caking up feeling, but it's just setting well onto your lips. So I want to see how long it actually wears down. I had this from 2:30 and it's already going to be 5. I would say that the staying power is pretty strong. The next shade I'm going to be speaking about is this Sephora lip stain in 03. I have been using this lip stain pretty much almost every time when I do have like a Indian event where it involves ethnic wear for me to wear, and I feel like this wears really nice on my lips. I was actually attracted to this because of Lily Pebbles, because I've seen her wear a couple of shades on her lips. Against my lips, you can see that it has more pink in this, and this has a little tint of orange, blue, and maybe a hint of pink, but this has more pink in it. So I have been loving this shade as well, and this is Sephora's Cream Lip Stain in 0. The other 2 lippies I want to speak about is this Gerard Cosmetics lipsticks. I guess they're matte. They still have like a very velvet feel, and I have been loving the shade Nude, and I have been loving the shade Buttercup as well, and I feel like they make really nice everyday colors, and this is how they look like. This has a more purpley blue undertone, and this has a lot more coral and peach. Coral? No, peach undertone to this one. This will be the end of my products that I have been obsessing over the past couple of months, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to click on the subscribe button for more video updates from me, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye guys!